Hello and good morning from Sitka. We just ported here at about 8 o'clock. We have until 3:30 to disembark and explore Sitka, but first we're gonna get some breakfast. There's not much to see of Sitka from the deck right now, but I wanted to come outside anyway. But I need to go buy guest services really quickly. I need to turn in our Canadian declaration card for customs, and then I have a question about laundry. So also I needed to go withdraw money because apparently there is a outage in Sitka, so I needed to get cash. And now I'm meeting with Brennan, who should have gotten a table in the dining room. She should be right inside over here to the right. So we're sitting over by the stairs, and of course we both overindulged. Brennan got the classic eggs Benedict with Canadian bacon, and then she got the avocado toast with a poached egg, feta cheese, olive oil, whole wheat, arugula, and cherry tomato salad. And then I got the Texas toast, French toast, cinnamon sugar, whipped butter, and warm maple syrup. And then this is the full English breakfast, also with a side of bacon there. But this is 2 jumbo eggs, fried bread, pork banger, English backed bacon, baked beans, mushrooms, and a grilled tomato. All right, we are done with breakfast, which was delicious, and we're heading back to the room. So we were on our way back to the room, and I looked outside, and there's a massive Royal Caribbean ship. It just docked next to us. It's been really cool to see the various other cruise lines throughout this cruise, but we need to go back inside, back to the room to meet up with the family to disembark the ship in Sitka. All right, we are disembarking the ship now for Sitka. So that's where we just got off of the ship. That's where I was, right up there. And we're right next to the Royal Caribbean, and we're trying to find the family. I think that they disembarked and didn't tell us. They're trying to get rid of us. We don't have any excursions planned in Sitka, so we're just here sort of to walk around, maybe have some lunch. It's not raining, but it's a little bit dreary. And we're going right over here. This Royal Caribbean ship is massive. Our Eurodam is pretty big, but just the size comparison of these two ships. There's a sign over here for Sitka. I'm really heading on to the covered walkway over here because it is starting to rain. So we turned on the cellular data and we found out that they did not abandon us. We abandoned them. They're still on the ship somewhere. So we turned around. We're taking the free shuttle bus to downtown, and we're gonna meet up with, I think, apparently Travis and his group already left on the shuttle. Dennis and Mom are back in the ship, and they're going to meet us in town. All right, so we're heading over to this line for the shuttle. There's some hilarious shirts here. Return of the Sockeye, The Empire Strikes Bass. This has been a pretty long line, but we've been moving very fast to the shuttles over here. So we're in line for our bus to Sitka. Downtown Sitka, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to make it there. It's about a 5-minute bus drive away. All right, we're sitting down right here next to the window. So we're going to Sitka now.
The Sitka South Terminal here is very busy today.
This used to be the capital of Russia.
This dock hasn't always been here, though. 5 years. I think it's 5 years old there. So that's on another island over there. That's where our hospital is, on another island. That's where our airport is. Here on the island, we do have 3 high schools. We're coming up to the public high school. It's going to be on the left-hand side. You look to the right, there's the Russian church. The movie, The Proposal, anybody seen that? No phone service or internet on the island here. The cable has been severed, but right here at Centennial Hall, where I'm going to be letting you off, is the public library.
All right, we just got off of our bus and we have made it to downtown Sitka. I'll look over here in just a minute, but this is a directory of downtown Sitka. So I'm presuming we're like right over here somewhere, right? Look at all of these boats over here with the mountains in the background. We don't know what we're going to do. We're trying to find Travis, and then I think Dennis is going to be on the way soon at some point. We'll see. We're just exploring. Brennan, we're in Alaska exploring.
Yes.
So we came inside to get a map about Sitka, and we're going to go see some bears in a bear rescue center where resident brown and black bears roam in a naturalized setting. This was Centennial Hall. We went inside and got some information about Sitka. So we're pulling away now and starting the, I think, 5-mile drive to get to the bears.
You get to see the salmon coming up the stream. It's a very nice thing to see.
You can see salmon. This is a national historical
But the native would live.
We are driving through the mountains of Sitka here, learning some fun facts. There are only like 2 to 3 grocery stores in Sitka and like 2 traffic lights. And there's a subway and a Radio Shack apparently.
Last Radio Shack.
The last Radio Shack. This is a beautiful view.
120 years ago, we used to have a mine back down here. So, you know, the name Silver Mine, from the Silver Mine, Silver Bay.
We made it to the Bear Rescue Center. That was just a quick 15-minute drive. Okay, we're heading inside to see some bears. So this is the Fortress of the Bear. It says located 5 miles from town. This is a non-profit facility dedicated to rescuing Alaska's orphaned bear cubs. Get up close to our resident brown bears and black bears in a safe, naturalized setting. Just trying to read that going up the stairs. So we came upstairs. And there's a bear right there. And there's another one right there, and we're about to go outside. Now to get a little bit better review. There are 8 species of bear around the world, and of those 8 species, brown bears and black bears are the only 2 species that are not classified as threatened, vulnerable, or endangered. And they're all the way up here in Alaska. This is over on the other side, and there are a couple bears over here too. There's one right here. And then this one was playing with this ball. So these are repurposed habitats. These are wastewater treatment tanks from an old paper mill. Look at this one, it's in the water. Look at that. And they're doing a presentation right now with the black bears. I just gave this one a fish. Just got some more fish. So these are the black bears, and then the ones on either side over here I think are the brown bears.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
He's calling it the bears. Oh look, he's eating his yummy fish.
We turned around and we're going down the other side over here to see the other tank. And look at these bears. This one's just directly underneath the platform. That's cool. There's that one over there. There's this bear here that just got some fish fed from this platform up here. And then there are those bears that already had their fish. The bears are walking across this log over here, heading up into the back of the enclosure after getting their fish. And this is the end of the exhibit. This one just got fed over here too.
Look at him showing off! Oh my God! Look at him showing off! And he's flat! Showing off!
Brennan thinks that this bear looks like Arlo.
That looks like him, but that's how Arlo sits.
Yeah.
It's funny.
There's this one in the water. I don't know if these guys just got fed too. Alright, I think we're going to go down the ramp over there and then go down a level. The bears are coming over now to get some more food. We're getting fed chicken. So it's not just fish. Looks like this is where the bears cross through between the habitats down there, and then this is the black bear enclosure. So the black bears are somewhere up here now after they were fed, but we saw a lot of bears. That was fun. Walking in between the bear pathway and going back inside. There's another lower level viewing of the bears from down here. That's cute, right?
It's a little Arlo replacement. It's so nice to hug. It feels
I would have wanted to get him like one of these, but we already got him a moose. So the shuttle will take us back to downtown. It's probably going to be arriving soon, so we're heading outside. The bears were playing with the ball in the little pond. Travis went over here to get some popcorn, and this is our bus. It's going to take us back to Sitka. Oh, there's Dennis and Mom. Well, that's
Dennis
fun.
and Mom are on this bus.
I know. Dennis is getting some popcorn from Travis here before we get onto the shuttle.
Bye, everybody.
So we're driving past Silver Lake right now, which is where you can see some orcas sometimes during salmon season. We are going to go to the National Historical Park, I think, and maybe get dropped off there on the way back to the port. So this is the Sitka National Historical Park. There.
One of the things shows that we got.
So our bus just turned the corner over there, and here we are in the Sitka National Historical Park. Look at these beautiful totems. So we're going to do this trail here. This is the Totem Trail loop. There's also the Russian Memorial Loop, and then the Riverview Trail. This is a 1 mile loop. This is allegedly an active bear area, so we need to stay vigilant. All right, so here we are in a rainforest, trying to trying to give some distance in between groups in front and behind of us. Travis and Christina, the kids, are going back to the ship. I think So we're gonna see if we can try to see some salmon and take some pictures and videos for them. We came from this way. This way we go the direction that we're wanting to go, the Totem Trail Loop. Straight ahead would be the Russian Memorial Trail Loop, and then over this way, this is the Riverview Trail. But look at this. All of these are fish. This is all salmon on both sides of the river. This is one of the coolest things I think I have ever seen. All these salmon swimming upstream, and on the other side too, just look at all of these fish. We're going salmon fishing tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be able to fish for some salmon and have it prepared for us to be able to eat during our excursion. Tomorrow is Ketchikan. We came down from the bridge so we could see all of the fish down here.
The smell is less than pleasant, but like this is really cool.
Right?
So the guy, I was listening to one of the tour guides, and he said that these are pink salmon, and that every fish that you see in this river was born in this river and will die in this river, which makes sense.
You occasionally see them jumping a little bit, making their way upstream.
The males are pretty easy to spot. You see the big humps sticking out of the water. Those are all male fish, and those males are going to be fighting all day long.
So we came down to the bank, and you can see all of these fish down here. I wonder if any are jumping way down there. But just this is probably the coolest thing that we've gotten to see this trip. One of the coolest things that we've gotten to see. A river full of salmon as far as the eye can see. And a lot of them are dead on the banks, but the majority of them are not, obviously. Alright, so we're going back across the bridge over here to the Totem Trail. And we'll be going down the bank of the river here. So maybe we can see if we see any jumping salmon action way down there. So we're going this way, down this trail, but there is this A-frame that just answers a lot of questions about what's happening, what the salmon are doing, why aren't the salmon moving, where are they going and how far, and is it always like this? This is interesting. There's another sign over here showing the pink salmon life cycle, and then how big a salmon is. It's pretty large. Okay, if we want to do this trail, we need to start going, but that was a distraction worth stopping for, definitely. Did you like seeing that?
That was really cool.
Right?
I don't know why I was so fascinated as much as I was, but it was very fascinating.
I think it was just overwhelming. That many salmon. This is so peaceful, and it's thankfully not raining. We're still looking for totems, which we have not seen any yet. We walked off the main trail here, and there's this trail that just continues all the way down there. But I don't think that we should stray from the main path. This is pretty though. You can see more of the creek over there. That path just went perpendicular with this one though, so we could have taken it all the way down, I guess. We see some totems through the woods over here. Other salmon in this river. So this path would have led all the way down here. So way down there is where we came from. And there are salmon over here, but a lot of them are just dead. So it's a little bit smelly. I'm waiting for a fish to jump, because they were jumping just a second ago. Ooh. Yay! Okay, let's continue on the trail. We have 2 hours.
It's a very peaceful little rainforest. I've been really enjoying all these hikes that we've been doing.
It's
not raining, which
is good, because it rains every day here apparently.
This hike definitely has the most naturey sounds. I think if we go out into this field over here, there's a totem. Yeah, there's a big totem over here. Ta-da! I guess it's the back side of the totem. We could walk around or we could walk straight through.
Let's walk around. So this clearing leads out to the totem, but it faces the other way, so we're going back up here towards the river and then around. I'm presuming that this is the loop that we can take just to get back to where we started. There's a clearing over here. Everyone's over here looking at this eagle in the trees. This is over here by the water. So this is the other side of the totem. So I think this is where a Tlingit fort would have been. This is the totem that we saw from the other side. is incredibly cool. Okay, we saw our totem. See, now we're really starting to see the totems on this side of the trail. Depending on how many there are, I'm not sure if I'll be able to show every single one of them, but there's Brennan for size comparison. These have pretty much been right next to each other. These are very impressive. There are a lot of trails that are more exciting and enticing than the one that we're on, but we need to stay on the marked trail to be safe.
But there was also a lot of signs that said stay on the main trail.
So the pathway actually did lead to something, which was this totem. So if we did take that trail, we would have come across this. Cool. And there's this waterfront view over here. This is a beautiful view of the water here, but something that's back over here in the trees is actually pretty neat. This one's pretty easy to miss. That's cool, right?
Like it's very hard to get to.
Yeah, it's very muddy right now. Right, now we're heading back to the main trail here. We're finally seeing the totems, Brennan.
Yay.
This is another totem. A little bit backlit. This one goes way up there. I'm glad that I brought my zoom lens for this. This is a totem that apparently needs to be recarved. So that's an interesting process. This is an overwhelming amount of totems now. Hurting my back a little bit. Something that our bus driver told us is that if we get lost, if we just follow somebody with an umbrella, they'll take us back to the cruise ship because nobody here uses an umbrella. Here's another one of the more simplistic totems. Over by the water. As long as we're still walking by the water, then we should be good. Getting back where we need to go. Hopefully, I don't know where we're going to be having lunch, but I at least think that we're getting close to the visitor center. So then we can at least start the walk back. And I think this is the start of the trailhead right up here. There's a couple more totems here where we just came out of the trail. And this one by the water. This one's very vibrant and beautiful. Very tall. So we're walking along this path over to the moor where the ships are. And that's where we started our walk, over there by those totems. That's where we got dropped off back there. And just look at the water over here. We just walked all this way, this entire loop. And it should be about a 10-minute walk, I think. This view is just incredible. With the mountains in the background. And the boats. And we're going this way. There it is, the Sitka National Historical Park. I am so glad that we did this. So we're continuing this way toward the boats over there. And there's this map to follow. It's raining a little bit more, but it's not unbearable. It does rain here, just non-stop. We'd like to get something to eat, maybe before we get back onto the bus, the ship. We have about like an hour and a half, I think. So this is a science center. And we're walking past this playground and recreational area, just along this sidewalk, along the water, to get past the boats on the other side of that, like, moor area. Look at this, Brennan. The salmon are actually jumping, though. Yeah. This is cool. They're trying. Come on, salmon. You can do it.
The salmon will swim up and they will have to work their way upstream, just like they would in the wild, and they're going to jump from channel to channel.
Whoa.
So right now we have 2 species of salmon.
There we go.
We have peace and chunk. And they're easier to tell apart.
This is really, like, really interesting. Look at all these salmon over here. So we're going way over there. So we're passing by the playground here in the basketball and tennis courts. Look at all of these boats. And we're just walking around this entire area here along this sidewalk. What a cute little area, though. Right? Like a pleasant little walk. A marina. That's what this is. Well, we've almost made it back to where we started. Over here, that's where the bus picked us up. So we just walked from the opposite side of the marina back over to where we are now, which is where we started. And we're heading back over here. Looks like the buses are starting to load up. But we want to get something to eat somewhere. So instead of waiting in this right now, we're just going to... We want to walk over to the Russian church because there's something called Russian dumplings that we're looking for. That's where we came from down there, and we're crossing the street towards the Russian church, hoping to find our dumplings that we're looking for. Maybe we could just go to Radio Shack. The street is closed to vehicles, so we're just walking through the street, just trying to find something to eat. All right, we found what we're looking for. This place has Russian dumplings. No idea what Russian dumplings are, but we're getting them.
And we've got our Russian dumplings. Oh my gosh, these look so good. So they come with butter, sriracha, cilantro, what smells like onion powder.
Yeah, so butter, cilantro, sriracha, vinaigrette, curry powder, and sour cream.
Curry is what I'm smelling. And you can get them with some bread, and this is the sour cream. And we got both the potato filled and the beef filled.
Yes.
This is such a comforting flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the spice.
Was that the potato or the beef?
I want to say it's the beef.
Try this one.
Ooh, the spice is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one's potato.
So that was absolutely delicious. Brennan finally got her Russian dumplings that she desperately wanted to get.
I just wanted to be able to eat locally somewhere. And then when they said, like, oh, the novelty here is Russian dumplings, I'm like, please.
There were other places here that we could have chosen, but I'm glad that we did the Russian dumplings. We're heading around the corner back to the bus. I don't know where Radio Shack was, but that would have been fun to go visit. This is the bus that we're going to be getting on here for the Sitka Sound Cruise Terminal shuttle. So Mom and Dennis are right behind us. They should be doing the same trail that we did over by the national park. There's the ship leaving the harbor here, and we are all the way in the back of the line that has to go around the building to get on the buses. There's Dennis and Mom right there. Dennis, Mom! Hey! Like 10 minutes? So we've almost made it on the bus. Dennis and Mom are way back there somewhere. It is like legitimately raining now. All right, we are getting onto this bus. Finally! Yay! Dryness. All right, we are heading back to the port now. Way down there is where we got our dumplings. We'll remember forever. And we've made it back to the cruise ship port here. Pretty unassuming, honestly, compared to other cruise ship ports. It was bad, but I sat on the wheel well, of course. All right, so we're heading back outside now, a little gift shop here, and back to our cruise ship. We're waiting on Dennis and Mom, so Brendan decided to get a little coffee. All right, we found Dennis and Mama. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
And Brendan got her coffee. We decided to come to the gift shop here. We could get some bear poop, maybe some moose nuts, maybe some salmon eggs. So we need to get back to the cruise ship pretty soon. We have about less than 30 minutes actually until all aboard. So I got this Alaska King salmon jerky for my dad and Brennan's dad, and then I got this shirt for myself. And what'd you get there, Brennan?
I got this for my friend, and then I got this for my
Your
parents.
maid of honor.
Yes.
And I got that for your parents. That's a cutting board. All right, we just exited the store. We got our souvenirs, and we have 15 minutes to make it back onto the cruise ship. All right, we made it past security. And we are heading back to the ship. Dennis and Mom went ahead and got back on the ship. It is like actually really raining now. We're heading all the way down there to board the ship, and then hopefully finally get warm. Looks like we are amongst the final people to go down to our gangway. So what is nice is that this is the gangway downstairs, but we've made it back onto the cruise ship with like 10 minutes to spare. So we're back in the room, just sort of relaxing. Might have some more wine. Dennis wants to go to like a Martini mixology. I don't know if it's like mixology or we're just gonna be trying martinis. I don't know.
It's both, I think.
It's like $15 and we'll try a few martinis. We're a little bit tired, but we're going to dinner in a couple hours. But what we might do is, I don't know, maybe get Lorcana and go up to the crow's nest up there, the game room. I'm gonna give that to my dad. So we disembarked from Sitka and we are on our way to Ketchikan. And I got some wine. Sitka is way over there, you can see another cruise ship. So Brendan and I have some wine, we have our Lorcana, and we are going up to the crow's nest, but I also want to get a cookie. Brendan forgot her Lorcana, so she has to go get it, but I'm gonna get myself a cookie from the Lido deck. So the Lido deck is closed, but I found Mama getting some tea, so she's gonna come with us.
Yay!
So we're in the crow's nest, and everyone just saw a whale. I think it was an orca. Whoa.
That was so cool.
I have no idea if I saw it or not.
That's so far.
That's definitely a humpback.
That's a humpback.
Wow. There's his tail. Come on, buddy.
Somebody's paying him to do that.
I know.
Dad's over here watching the whales.
Close.
I don't know, I hope so.
He's so close to us.
Oh my god!
Wait, that was an orca. That was an orca. That had a white belt. Probably just dove deep.
Yep.
That's a monkey and a baby. Get away!
Move out of the way, Mama.
Oh my gosh, we're too close. Put the brakes
That
on.
might have been an orca. He was an orca.
Yeah, it was.
So Mom and Dad are over there, and Brendan and I are playing Lorcana. We got to see a whale.
And it wasn't just like what we had been seeing, or like what I assumed would just be like the little tail thing. No, we got to see a wild whale jump, and it wasn't at SeaWorld. It was in the ocean, and it was beautiful. It was so cool.
I don't know. I don't have a chair, by the way.
He's just kneeling.
I don't know if it was an orca or a humpback. I kept getting like different.
It looked
opinions
like a
about it.
humpback to me.
See, but then I heard it was an orca.
He had that like textured belly side from what I can see.
But it also like a white belly. These beautiful islands as we're heading further to see. Okay, so we're sitting over here, and I did get a chair. So we're gonna go ahead and call it quits because we need to go to the Martini tasting with Dennis and Mom apparently. So we found Travis. We came from the Crow's Nest, which is on the other side of the Lido deck, and we're here in the Tamarin bar to do the Martini tasting. Travis is looking at Dennis's videos of the salmon, which was so cool. We were just right over there on the other side of the ship, on the same level, but we had to go down to the Lido and pass by the pool where Margot was swimming. So what is this, Brennan?
Yuzu.
Yuzu. This is our first martini. Ding. This is wasabi. So this is our second martini. This is the shisu
Sour.
sour. Yes. So right now the ship is going up and down. It is very rocky. Right now you can sort of see the horizon of the ocean. Also, Travis ordered us this sake, so we're sharing this at the table right now. All right, so we're done having martinis and sake, and we are heading back down to the room. So we're on deck 3 now. We're right over here to this bar. I thought we were going to be having dinner tonight right here on this level, but the restaurant that we're going to is up on the Lido deck. I do want to go outside really quickly because it is just so choppy outside. All the way down, that is deck 1. That's where our room is. There's a live band performing here too. Just incredible. We're gonna get a rum and coke, and this ship is just shaking side to side. Oh my god! Ugh. Woo! That was hard.
Waves are waving.
Yeah. This is intense. Whew. You see that down there? That is rocking the ship pretty severely. We're gonna go up the elevator in just a minute. All the way up to the Lido floor.
Look at how intense.
I know. And it's very windy. Let's go back inside. I'm cold.
Oh, please, thank you.
Okay, we're taking this up to Lido now to go to dinner. And tonight is orange night.
Are we gonna do orange night?
We have to. We brought all the orange stuff.
We did.
We bought orange clothes, which are just hideous. And we have to wear them.
Orange is not our favorite color, nor does orange look complimentary on either.
It's a beautiful sunset. So I'm pretty sure that this is where we're having dinner over here. This is the Italian restaurant, which makes sense now, actually looking at and paying attention to all of these glass-like pictures. We're sitting here in the corner, and we just got some bread. We're gonna come out to the Lido deck because the pool right now is violent. Look at this. The sea is very rocky at the moment. We're having a nice, pleasant dinner. So we're over on the other side, and tonight is Dutch night. So they do have like little Dutch flags here. The food for the most part I think looks the same, but again these little like Dutch flags are cute. So I'm back at the table and the appetizers are here, but I got the antipasti plate. And then we both got the grilled tiger shrimp there. Salsa verde, fennel and lemon.
I figured out what's special about that shrimp.
Grattatado. And then, what did I get? Yeah, that's what this is. And then I got the veal and sage meatballs with glazed cipollini onions and rustic tomato sauce. So the entrees are here, but I got the grilled scampi. This is almond cream, baby spinach, and roasted bell peppers. And then I got the mussel, scallop, and calamari trinette. The seafood tomato reduction, lemon, and anchovy herb crumb is what is in this. So dessert is here, but I got the tiramisu, mascarpone, espresso, and chocolate. And then I got the gelato, malaga, pistachio, and basio. And then I also got this chocolate hazelnut tart with Nutella and chocolate sauce. So we just went back to the room and we changed into orange for the orange party. And we're going into the Rolling Stone Lounge to celebrate Orange Day on the Holland America.
Alright, it's Footloose. You know how to dance, I know. Woo! You know what you still, right?
The Holland America Orange Party, which is a tradition on Holland America cruise line ships. I need to go to bed because tomorrow myself, Dennis, and Travis have to wake up very early. Tomorrow we're going to Ketchikan and we're doing a fishing excursion. The rest of the family is doing other stuff on shore, I think. But that was our day in Sitka, which was really fun. Getting to explore, getting to hike, and having some delicious food. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day and goodbye.